Oh, Zane, your house almost burned down.
Yeah, I know. You told me why. He didn't want to tell me until the podcast.
Well, no, okay. Well,
my brand new house that I just bought.
Right before I got here, I was at Zane's new house, and right now Zane is kind of trying out potential assistants, and one of the girls, she was there, and you requested for her to bake cookies, right?
She almost burned the house down baking cookies?
So, like, I start smelling this very weird smell coming from the kitchen, almost like as if, like, Dima was cooking.
Dima burns a pizza literally twice a day.
First off, I love Dima.
Dima's cooking is atrocious. I don't know if it's cooking. I think it's what he's making.
It's just called whipping up whatever in the cabinets. Like
I think it's like Hamburger Helper or some shit.
Well,
it
sometimes it's
so
Hamburger Helper, or it's like some type of meat, and then he'll like put on like some type of cheese that you shouldn't be on it, and then he'll get old beans and like it's a funky.
That's what Carly tried to make nachos with some cheese that you're not supposed to like cook out of some, and it
almost like
smelled
you put
so bad.
What type of cheese you know?
I don't know. What was it?
Provolone?
Provolone?
Like,
No, not provolone. It's like I think she put shredded cheese like all over it,
it's
and
like
then,
a white,
she tried baking it, but like it doesn't like
it's a really thin
well.
white cheese that you shouldn't be melting it over something.
I know my cheeses. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a funky smell, but anyways,
it's really funky. Doesn't smell good.
Dima, we always would hate it when he cooked because it would just leave this weird smell. But I love Dima. All respect to him. But it was this type of weird smell, and I goes, "What is she cooking?" Zane's all the way at Heath's house. He's not cooking anything. Is she cooking something for him? And I go in there, and go, "What are you cooking?" She goes, "Oh, cookies." Zane asked for cookies, and I'm like, "Smells a little weird."
Zane needs an assistant. He's trying out an assistant. What are you doing? Zane wants cookies.
Well, I mean, it was either she's here listening to our podcast or she's doing something that
No, it's just funny. Like,
I have this box says in Game of Thrones font, like the font of Game of Thrones, it says "Cookies are here." I just got it because Oreo sent me a package and I kept the box. So I wanted to just fill it up with fresh baked cookies for some reason. Just every time people are over, there's a fresh batch of cookies.
And it always smells good.
Yeah, you know how every house is something. I want that to be something.
The cookie house
that I have. Yeah.
So I go in there and I'm like, "It smells kind of weird." She goes, "Yeah, it does." And I'm like, she goes, "Do you think it's like gas?" And like, then I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it does smell like gas." But it was like, is this leaking out? Is there something wrong with the oven?
So that's why Zane got a good discount on the house.
I mean, that's the first time the oven was used. So I feel like
good point. Yeah. So we started opening up like the doors and windows, trying to like air it out. And I was like, I think we should Google this to see like if new time ovens have a weird smell. Well, sure enough, if you use an oven for the first time, it releases this weird kind of like odor.
It doesn't affect the food, right?
I don't think
after he ate a dozen
I don't
cookies.
think so. We got to test try those cookies when we get home. But
the cookies are like green.
But I was like kind of paranoid when I was driving away. I'm like, I hope that's not gas, and this whole thing just blows up.
We just hear like just a distant.
Oh no! No,
we see it from here
in the rear view.
But yeah, she then sent me the screenshot of like the Google alert or whatever she had researched.
You ever left the stove on like for an extended period of time?
No, but
they don't use the stove.
Have you ever put a paper towel in a toaster oven? My brother.
Oh no!
Put a what?
Like he thought putting like a bagel on a paper towel and putting it in the toaster oven it was a good idea, and the bitch caught on fire. But it was the funniest. The vision was so funny. Literally, just huge flames from the toaster going onto the wooden cabinets.
Holy shit!
And my mom
That
freaked out. Yeah, it could have been really.
I almost burned down the apartment that we had. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, hold on. What happened in that apartment?
So it was. I was not an experienced chef at the time, and I had hot oil in a pan. And I set it in the sink.
Oh, that was scary.
Oh,
dude,
no.
Set it in the sink, and I turned the water on to like cool it down. And if you have hot oil and you put water into it, it instantly turns to flames.
Yeah.
Like crazy flames.
Like to the top of the roof.
Oh,
like
I thought you just couldn't put out fire with.
Can put out an oil fire with water.
You can't put it out with water.
Wait, so how does it create a?
I
don't know.
Don't know.
Wait, what?
But we've done it. Didn't we do it again with the hot oil in
it's adding
Scott's
like,
backyard?
Oxygen to.
I literally don't know what it is, but like. It started, and then I was trying to put it out, and as I was putting more water, like it just got bigger. Like it was terrifying. Just knowing like you can't get this fire out with water because it's oil.
Yeah, so you need a fire extinguisher, but we don't have
Like
one.
a blanket or a fire. You just stop, drop, and roll the fuck out.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Terrifying.
The experiment that you guys did in Scott's old backyard,
Yes.
is that what you guys used?
Yeah. When I walked over and I poured the water into the.
Yeah. Remember in David's vlog when the experiment where he put the
Did I
water
pour
in
it? I just remember running.
Yeah, but you saw how big that ball was? That's basically what happened in our kitchen.
We tried it a couple times, and
That's
it
what
was
happens
like
with it's like a grease fire, right?
Yeah,
It can
a grease
sometimes
fire.
happen. Oh my god, yeah, that's
Awful.
terrifying.
I think it happened once to Carly and Aaron too. I think they had like a fire
Yep.
in their sink and they
No,
were freaking.
it was
they
a
just sent that-
candle. The candle, they lit a candle,
really?
right? And it started getting bigger and bigger. And she tried putting it out with water, but I guess it was like some sort of oil in the candle that made it bigger.
Well, I mean, it's the same. I mean, it was probably just, I think, just oil in general when you put cold water on it.
Yeah,
It, like-
something. Because she like looked at the
Crazy.
candle and the whole, like not just the wicks were in flames, the whole wax was in flames. And she was like, "What do I do?" So
Damn.
they were laughing. They put it in the sink and they turned the sink on, and something in the wax, boom, just
Hell
really
no.
bad. Yeah,
Fire
that's so
is-
dangerous.
But that's the biggest snake eyes, though.
How did you
Like,
end up
just
putting
that?
it out? Did we know?
What?
How'd you end up putting it out?
it just fizzled out.
Yeah, it fizzled out, and
okay.
we kind of just aired it out a little bit. Yeah, it was really scary though. We thought we were gonna burn down the apartment. Yeah,
Nice.
that was.
but you
nuts.
didn't.
And we would have never met.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, I remember
What a
Mariah
shame.
doing all those cartwheels and shit.
I was
Remember
trying to,
me
I was
doing
trying
all
to
the
impress
cartwheels?